friends, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Shay, and on this channel I post all things lifestyle and home. So if you like home decor or decorating or recipes and cozy life at home, then this is the place for you, and I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. But anyway, for today's video, I thought it would be fun to kind of do a casual shop with me video. I've done a few recently where we went to a specific store and I kind of showed more in depth everything that they have, but today I just wanted to kind of browse around a few different stores for some summer and 4th of July decor. And I'm really specifically looking for 4th of July decor because I do want to start decorating in probably the next week. So I just want to kind of gather up all of the last minute things that I need for that video. So that is the plan. I know I want to stop back into Hobby Lobby even though I've been there recently because I want to get some ribbon, some fabric, and some florals for a few DIYs I have in mind. I also need to go to Walgreens because I ordered some prints that I need to pick up. And what else? Maybe we'll go to Walmart. I haven't been there recently to check out their 4th of July collection, but I do know that the My Texas House line had some cute things. So maybe we'll pop by over there. Maybe we can look at TJ Maxx or Ross. Those are also places I haven't been recently. And you guys know I just love my affordable decor. So we're gonna be stopping in at the affordable places. And speaking of affordable places, I do maybe want to stop by the thrift store as well. So that is what we're going to do today. I'm not exactly sure where we'll go, but I hope you enjoy just coming along with me and kind of switching up the pace for today's video. So I hope that you enjoy, and let's just go get into the shopping, the errands, all of it. Okay, I just pulled into Walgreens so that I can go pick up the prints, and I just ordered 3 of them in 3 different sizes. I actually spent this morning just kind of shuffling around some different frames that I had to see where I wanted them to go and then what prints I wanted inside of them. So they're super cute. I just found them off of Etsy. I actually think one of them I found on Pinterest. But anyway, I downloaded them and I just got them printed online, and I found a 60% off coupon. So we love that. So we're gonna go in and pick them up, and then I'll show you which ones I got. Okay, that was so speedy quick. They already had someone in the photo department, which I feel like usually when I go to Walgreens, I have to wait forever, but not today. So let's see how they look. First, I got this one. It's a little cut off, but we'll make it work. I got this little Star Spangled Banner little sheet music. I thought it would look cute just in a little gold frame that I have on our counter, so hopefully it works okay. I was hoping that it wouldn't cut it off as much, and I even cropped it so that it wouldn't, but we'll see how that one looks in the frame. And then I got this cute little tiny 4x6. I'm kind of wishing that I got a bigger size in this because it is so cute. I'm thinking I either want to style this on our shelves or our little side table. But this one is so cute. I got this one off of Etsy, and the Star Spangled Banner one was, I think, the one I found off of Pinterest. But then the last one that I got is this, which I actually think is so cute. So I have a little circle frame. It's not necessarily a photo frame that you can swap out the photo, but it's a little wood canvas in our kitchen. If you watch that decorating video, this will probably make a lot more sense. But I got this and I used my measuring skills to the best of my ability. But I think I'm just going to cut this out and kind of maybe stick it with double-sided tape inside the frame. We will see if that works. I don't even know if it's the right size, so we will just have to see, but it is super cute. It just says America and then 250 years of freedom. So these are the 3 little prints that I got, and I think they're gonna look super cute around our house. They're so affordable. Like I said, I think it was, let's see, $3.38 for 3 prints, and I can just swap them out with ones I already have in our home. So it's very affordable and such an easy way to just switch up the look of our decor. But now that we are done with that, I think I want to go to Hobby Lobby because I know of the few things that I need to get there. So we will go there first and then we'll hit the other stores after. I know it probably doesn't look like I moved, but I just drove over to Hobby Lobby. And before I go in, I kind of just wanted to give you guys the rundown of what I'm looking for. So I want to go back to their fabric section because I've seen a few little DIYs with some fabric. So I'm looking for some red and blue fabric with just some fun little patterns, and then also maybe some white lace or some doilies, and then some fun ribbon. And then I also want to look in their floral section to see if they have any other white flowers or hydrangeas, or maybe even some blue that we could add into a basket. So again, just sticking with the red, white, and blue theme so that I can find a few extra pieces for our home. So that is it. It is so hot in my car. I had to shut it off so that the air was not blowing in the speakers, and I am dying of heat. So we're gonna go in and see what we can find. Okay, I found some gingham. They have 2 different sizes. I don't know which one I like better. Maybe the smaller. This blue floral one is really cute. It kind of has little pops of green. I like these floral ones. I'm gonna grab this gingham. This is what I have so far. So I have 2 different darker options. I like the gingham, and then this floral one kind of has light and dark blue. And then this is the only red one I found that I like so far. I also found this one that's kind of cute with the boat theme. I feel like that would definitely work for the 4th of July. I can't tell which one I like more. I think I for sure want to get the gingham, but I'm undecided on another fun blue pattern. Okay, I went into a different area of the fabric section, and I found this one that I love. I think it's super cute, and I think the denim fits the vibe of 4th of July. So I think I'm gonna get that one. I also found this little pinstriped one that is super pretty and just subtle blue. So I think I'm gonna get that, and then that blue gingham. Still trying to decide on my white options. I think I'm gonna put this one back, and then I need some more red options. So I'm gonna keep looking. This is like the only striped one for reds that I can find, and it is just too bright. So I'm trying to figure out what I wanna do. Okay, I've got the fabric, so now I'm gonna go over to the florals to see what they have. They have these that are kind of a lighter blue. I feel like that mixed with these cream cosmos would be super pretty in my little basket. I'm down their ribbon, and I haven't found anything in this area that I like. I'm over by the florals, but back by the actual fabric, I found this one that's really cute, and it's also 40% off. And this is also so random, but I need an extra pair. When we came the other day, they only had 4, so we're getting an extra one to add to the family. I also just wanted to share a quick overview of their 4th of July aisles. I didn't wander through them today. I'm just pulling footage from a few weeks ago when I went, and I actually filmed an entire video doing a full walkthrough. So if you're wanting to see what new arrivals they have for the 4th of July and just summer in general, then I will link that video down below, and you can go watch that after this one just to kind of get an idea of what they have on the shelves right now. Okay, I just got done with Hobby Lobby, and I actually drove over to TJ Maxx, but I wanted to share what I got in there. I feel like I was in there forever. So anyway, I picked up these flowers that I showed earlier. So I got these cream colored cosmos, and then these blue little baby's breath. They're kind of a dusty blue color. I couldn't find any red flowers that I liked to kind of make it a little bit more 4th of July-ish, but I think maybe I'll just add in a little red ribbon to kind of incorporate the red. But I got these to go in a basket that I'm probably going to put on our front door. And then I picked up some fabric. I showed them already when I was shopping, but I got this gingham one, this really cute denim floral one. I got this cream colored one. I don't know if you can see the pattern on it, but it's just a tiny little pattern. And then I got this pinstriped one, which is so cute. And this is the only red one that I liked, so it's the only one that I got. But I got these 5 fabrics. I'm super excited to do my little DIYs with those. And then I got this ribbon, which is super pretty. It was 40% off, like I said, and it was $5.49. So this is what it looks like. I love the plaid, of course, and it doesn't have the wired edge, which is nice. And then I got this pair, which I felt so silly getting. I had to preface to the cashier why I was getting only one, because a few weeks ago I picked up 4 because it was all they had in stock, and I just needed one more for our little fruit bowl situation. So anyway, I got that, and now, like I said, we are at TJ Maxx, so we're just gonna go in and browse and see what they have. I really don't think I'm going to get anything else unless I just absolutely cannot resist, because I feel like I have a good solid base of 4th of July decor this year, but we'll just go do a little browse. So let's go in and see what we can find. Okay, I'm doing a voiceover for the TJ Maxx portion just because they had music playing so loud in the store and I don't want to get copyrighted. So I'm just going to do a quick overview of what I found. But that little end cap that I just shared was all that they had for the 4th of July decor. So very, very minimal. It was basically just knickknacks. So I didn't find anything there, but I decided to just wander throughout the other aisles. I found that cute little planter with the blue pattern. I also found this navy blue frame that I think would be cute with a 4th of July print inside, and this little oval frame neck next to it I thought was so unique. I loved the shape of it and kind of that scalloped border. I think it would be super pretty just either on a shelf or even with a gallery wall. And then I stopped by their candles because you can't have a TJ Maxx run without stopping in their candle section. So as you can see, I'm just picking out the blue ones. I wanted to see if there were any good ones that I could display for the 4th of July and add that pop of blue, but there weren't any that I absolutely loved. There was this really cute one in this very extra packaging, and I loved the scalloped detail on it, so that one was really cute. But anyway, I then wandered down this aisle with all of their pots and planters, and I feel like they had a very similar selection to Home Goods when I went. I loved this light blue one. I guess I'm just a big fan of the scalloped border right now, but I thought it was really cute. Also, this one is perfect for the 4th of July because it has the red and blue components, and I just think the floral is really pretty. And then I dangerously wandered down the pillow aisle, which is just my weakness. I always am a sucker for throw pillows. I loved this one, but I'm trying not to get throw pillows because I want to get pillow covers since we're running out of space, but I still am just sharing with you guys some of the different ones I found. I was mainly looking at the navy blue pillows, but they actually had some different patriotic options as well that were a bit more subtle, so I liked the muted colors, and I feel like these would work well with more of this subtle neutral approach that I'm going for this year. In the kitchen section, I found these really pretty canisters, and obviously the blue is just a perfect little pop of color for the 4th of July, but I loved the wooden lids as well, just to add in that warmth and kind of tie in with the other wood tones that I have in my kitchen. And then I found a variety of their trays as well, so I really liked this top one. Of course, it's on theme with the blue and white color, but the stripes are also very patriotic, so I thought that this one was cute. They also had this little floral one. Let me know how you would style these. I don't exactly know, but I just think they're really pretty. I found this decorative bowl that I thought would be super pretty styled in the kitchen. I just wish that the print was a little bit more bluish. It kind of had a purplish hue. And then the last thing that I found in this section that I liked was this table runner. You guys know I always love using table runners in my decor, and I just really liked this light blue color. It just felt very light and refreshing for the summer. Okay, TJ Maxx was kind of a flop, but that's okay. I feel like ever since we got Home Goods, I just always go there instead because TJ Maxx is very hit or miss. I did find a few cute things in there though that I pointed out, but just overall it's very cluttered, and I feel like their stuff is just kind of everywhere, at least in our store. Anyway, we are done with that. Now I think I want to go to either Goodwill or the DI just to see if I can thrift some books like I was talking about. Really, where I go just depends on how the traffic is because they're 2 different directions, so we'll see which one I end up at. But I just realized that we have a local home decor store just right down the road from where I'm at, so we're actually gonna go pop over there first. I know it's not super helpful for you guys because you can't get any of these things since it's just a little local boutique, but maybe we'll find something cute. And I actually think I have a gift card. Beautiful, I do. Okay, well, if I find something, then I can get it because I have a little gift card from my mother-in-law for my birthday. And I haven't used it because my birthday was in September. So we're gonna go over there and see what they have. They always have so much stuff in here. So I'm sure we can find some cute things. This is so cute. So I actually have this little wooden thing in my kitchen, and that's what I got the print for at Walgreens. So it's $21.99 to get a full thing. So I'm thinking I can just cut the little picture that I have and hopefully fit it in that frame. They have so many cute ones though. So fun for the spring and summer. They have this cute little summery area. Love all the little fruits. This little orange container is so cute. What would you put in something like this though? I'm just wandering and talking as I go, but this bow is so pretty. If it were a little bit more red, I think it would be so cute to go on like a wreath or the door maybe. Maybe even my little basket that I was talking about for the 4th of July. It's just a little bit more purpley. Oh, here's a wreath right here actually showing it, but it's super cute. I think it's just not quite red enough for the 4th of July. These little dishes are so cute. Oh, I didn't realize it was that big. Wait, that's actually so cute. I love that. I feel like I could find so many little blue pieces here to decorate our counters with, like that little frame, the little mugs here. They have this frame, which is so cute. Found their little 4th of July section. Some cute little bunting. This little apron. I'm obsessed. It's So cute, but it's $40. I think this wreath is actually really cute for a simple little option. They have a bunch of cute little tea towels. I love the stripes on this one. Cute little hydrangeas. This one's so cute too. I always love decorating with little towels like this in my vignettes, so these are so cute. Okay, I just finished up in that little local boutique and they had so many cute things. So I didn't get anything because I'm trying to decide what I want. I'll probably go back and get this little vase that I found. It was so cute. It had little blue accents on it and kind of a little paisley pattern. So I think that would be cute for the 4th of July. Maybe I should have just got it right now. But there were also some really cute towels and some little napkins that I could style around in my vignettes. And there was a really cute throw blanket. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna think on it so I don't impulse buy, because the thing with that store is they don't allow returns on a lot of their items. So I'm gonna think about it, and then I'll probably go back in the next couple of days and pick something out with my gift card. But I think the last store that we're gonna go to is the thrift store, just to hopefully find maybe 1 or 2 books in just various shades of blue, maybe red. I don't know if I want to do red too. I'm like looking at everything that I have. I have some red ribbon, so I feel like I could tie that around the blue books. It's kind of what I'm thinking I'll do. But we're just gonna go over there and even see if they have anything that we're wanting. Okay, I just got in here and we've got to go all the way back to the books. So when I look for books, I really don't pay attention to what the actual cover looks like. I'll just take off the little paper cover, and then I'm just trying to find ones that have the blues. Okay, I just got done in the thrift store and I picked up 2 books. I was actually in there for a while because it's kind of hard to find the books that you want under all of the, what are they, like book covers, or book sleeves is maybe the right term, but I did end up finding 2 books, and these are actually both hardcovers. So this is what they look like. I have some cream colored books, so I think I'm just gonna kind of mix them in with those on the shelf just to add a little pop of blue, and total they were $2.50. So obviously very affordable. It was actually so funny though, because I found a book that I really liked and I was heading on my way to the checkout, and I looked at the title closer and it was like 20 facts about trout, or all about trout. I don't even remember. It was just so random. So I put that one back. I don't think these ones are too weird. This is special delivery and this one is Survivor. So not too out there. There was one that was like, am I skinny enough? And one that said, what was it? Something like manners all men need to know. So anyway, this is your sign. It's to pay attention to the titles when you get books so that you don't display something silly on your shelves. But I think that is it for the little shopping day today. I feel like we have a good base, like I said, just to start out my 4th of July collection. So I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna lay all of this out and end the shopping part of today because I am so tired. This was a great way to get my steps in, so I am not mad about it. So I just laid everything out that I have for the 4th of July, and it honestly doesn't look like much, but it's because I'm basically just adding a lot of touches to what I already have. So all of this ribbon back here will be tied around candlesticks and vases and just different things like that. And then I have all of this fabric down here to make my DIYs. And then this whole box is just a big box of flags, and I did not realize that there were 24 in here. So we have a bunch, but I have a few different ideas for those. So we have that. This is a little table runner that I got this year. And then this is actually from a towel set that I had for Christmas. So I liked the red gingham and I thought it worked perfectly for the 4th of July without having to get all new towels. Then I have my prints, like I said. We have our books that I'm just going to mix and match with some of the books that I already have. And then the florals, of course, I only have these ones that kind of add that blue. The rest that I have around our home are just cream or greens. But I feel like this with just some flags inside are gonna be really cute and just feel like the 4th of July. Also, don't mind my Santa frame here. When I said that I was organizing my frames earlier to decide where I want them, that is why that's there. So Anyway, that will be replaced with a cute summer photo. But yeah, that is everything we have. I do actually have some throw pillows as well that I will show in my 4th of July decorating video. But other than that, this is the starting collection. So it's not a lot, but for my very first year decorating for the 4th of July, I feel happy with the things that we got, and I'll just keep adding to it each year. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and joining me today. I hope you enjoyed just this kind of slower vlog style. Let me know if you did down in the comments, and also let me know if you have any future video suggestions, because I love reading through the comments. I always love reading through your video ideas, so if you have any good ones, then leave them in the comments, and make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss out on all of my future videos, including my 4th of July decorating with everything. But that is it for today, so I will see you in my next one. Bye, friends.